Check, check, check. Ladies, gentlemen, they, them, and everyone in between. Well, all right now, ladies, gentlemen, they, them, and everyone in between. It's your boy, Terrence, from Makersville. And I just want to start off by saying thank you for coming to class tonight and just giving me a little bit of your precious time, which is your most valuable asset. So today we're going to talk about becoming the authority in your niche. Please, everyone or someone, type in the chat if you can hear my voice. Let me see. Let me log on. All righty. Okay, so becoming the authority in your niche. What does that mean? Why is it important? So let's go to some notes here first and get this started. All right, so April 1st, multi-stream. We are live on Facebook and we are also live on YouTube. And tonight we are talking about becoming the authority. And I think I invented a term. I've never heard of it. We often hear of the buyer's journey in the marketing world. And that's the process of a customer or a potential customer going from the point where they don't know you, they're a stranger, and they're moving along the journey from when they find you. They gain some interest in what you're saying or your framework or your theory. And then eventually they go down the line as you nurture them and they become a buyer. That's the buyer's journey. That's the journey that a customer, a potential customer goes, the process they go through before they buy from you. Now, tonight I want to talk about the authority journey, and the authority journey has to do with you, right? So, what does it mean to become an authority in your marketplace or in your niche? The authority person is usually the go-to person. This is the person that has the expertise of the marketplace. This person is not necessarily trying to sell you all the time, right? They are more than selling you, they are educating you about the product or service that either their customer wants or someone is interested in, right? And there are a few advantages of becoming the authority, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And we're also going to talk about what are some ways that we can move forward in our journey to becoming the authority, to be that go-to person, right, in your marketplace. And it doesn't matter what you're selling, what product you have, what service you provide. You can sell candles, you can own a restaurant, you can own a car wash, you can be a barber, you could sell t-shirts, scented candles, soaps, colognes, whatever. You can be a marketer, you can sell websites. It doesn't matter. The main goal should be to educate the marketplace and to be as authentic as possible and not as salesy, right? Because think of yourself, do you want to be sold to? Most customers don't. Most customers, they want to find out their own information. They want to do their own research. And by the time they get to you, they already know what they want, right? So then your job and really is to educate. So let's talk about how we can do that. All right. So the top 3 reasons to become the authority. Number 1, trust and credibility. This is the big one right here, right here. Let's see. Can I go to my pen? Okay. Trust and credibility. Once you start to become the authority in your niche, you will gain the trust of your, oh, wait a minute, where are we going here? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So once you become or start becoming the authority in your niche, you have some type of trust and credibility because the potential customer, the prospect, whatever you want to call that person, they are looking to you to answer the questions that they have. Remember, whatever product or service that you have or provide, someone wants it because they have some type of problem, right? They have some type of problem, they have some type of pain point, and they're looking for a solution, right? Now, the person that has become the authority and he, she, they, whoever, they're spending their time on educating the person rather than pitching all the time. That person gains the trust of a potential customer. Because remember, they're all strangers. And now with the world of AI that we're in, it makes us work more efficient, but it also makes a lot of us lazy. And a lot of us don't fact check and we just throw stuff out there and try to sell people, right? So that's the first thing becoming the authority is going to give you. It's going to give you the trust and the credibility of the potential customer. Number two, you're going to experience higher conversion rates. And why is that? Well, it's probably because you have, let's go to here. Let's see, where can I go? Let me see. Let me pull something up for you guys. Okay. Well, I have my notes on here. All right. So higher conversion rates, right? So you're going to have higher conversion rate because when people view you as knowledgeable, right? They're more likely to convert into customers. And if they know that you have the knowledge, they're more likely to pay that higher premium price, right? Because you've given them so much value for free and you haven't tried to sell them. So they're already sold and they're going to pay that premium price to you because you seem to have the knowledge, right? And you seem to go, how can I say? You can seem to go more layers deep and separate yourself from the crowd, right? So number one, more trust, more credibility. And number two, higher conversion rates, right? And also, I think I kind of said this right here, premium pricing, right? So authorities can command higher prices for their products and services. When you're recognized as the top player in the game or in the field, people are willing to pay your premium price because of the perceived value, right? So this is why a lot of scammers and a lot of people that have the gift of gab, they sell a lot, right? Because they can have the perceived value, right? So that's not a good thing to have the gift of gab, but then your product or service doesn't do what it said that it does, because then you won't get the repeated customer. And that goes back to customer lifetime value, which we'll get to probably in another video, right? Okay, so that's the top three reasons why you should want to become the authority, right? So now we're going to talk about how do you know if you're moving in the right direction to become an authority, right? If you are, you're going to be doing certain things, right? And it depends on certain things that you do and certain feedback that you're going to get from your potential customers. So let's go here. So let's see. How do you know if you're moving in the right direction? Let's get this out of here. This is my way. Okay. If you're moving in the right direction, you're going to have more of a value versus of a sales focus. So what do I mean by that? Value versus sales, right? I'm going to read something to you, right? So it says, if your primary focus is on providing value and sharing knowledge and solving problems, those pain points, right, for your audience, rather than just pushing your products, pushing, sell, you're likely working towards becoming an authority, right? Authorities aim to educate and assist their audience, which goes back to doing what? Establishing trust and credibility, right? Which in turn, you're going to get the sales, right? You're going to start getting sales by not even selling, right? By just educating, right? So that's number one, right? Value versus sales focus, right? So let's mark that one. That ain't right. Okay, here we go. All right, so now the number two is the engagement and the feedback you're going to get from your audience, right? Remember what I said first. Every product or service, think of when you buy something. When you buy something or when you go for a service, you have a problem and you need a solution for that problem. And you're going to do your research if you don't already have a go-to person, right? You're going to do your research and you're going to do whatever it takes to solve that problem, right? And you're going to either buy something or you're going to go somewhere for a service, right? So the feedback, right, from your audience, you know, when you're on the path to becoming an authority, you'll notice an increased engagement from your audience, right? From the people themselves. All right. This is going to include more questions, right? They're going to want you to go deeper because maybe you're going to, through education, you're going to say something that piques their interest, right? So now, once you hit that pain point, right? These are just nerves. These are nerves. Once you hit that pain point, they're going to want you to go a level deeper, right? And you're going to get more questions, right, from your audience. That's a sign that you are becoming an authority. Once your posts stop getting ignored, Once your stories start getting, when you start getting hitting your DM, as they say, and people are asking questions, right? That's when you know that you're becoming an authority, right? And it says positive feedback and a growing follower base that engages with your content are good indicators that you're moving towards becoming an authority, right? Okay, so that's feedback from your audience. Number 3, your transparency and authenticity. Now, this is on you. Okay, now it says that the authorities are transparent about their expertise and their limitations. It's okay to say you don't know, right? It is okay. If you could humble yourself, be transparent, and just be authentic and say, you know what? I don't know about that, but I'm going to do some professional development. I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to get back to you with that answer. So that's I can say that's becoming more personable, right? Um just kind of like humanize your brand, right? So that's when you know when you're starting to do that. And then also that means that you're getting questions and it's allowing your audience is allowing you to push your thinking, right? And just go layers deeper and figure out. And now it's your turn to just do some more research and do your own professional development. And that goes into the last one, professional development, right? So you got to be committed to your profession, right? And it says development, such as acquiring new certifications, attending workshops, and engaging in continuous learning. It demonstrates that you are serious about the craft, right? So those things, right? If you can check all these boxes right here, or not all these boxes, if you can check some of these off, then you know that you're moving in the right direction, right? All right. So really quick, we're about 12 minutes in, right? So the authority journey, right? Is you moving from less salesy, right? Less pitching and more focused on creating value, providing education, talking to your customer base or your potential customers, talking to their pain points, right? So let's move along right now. So we know the importance of the reasons why we should want to become the authority, right? The trust, the credibility, high conversion rates, and you can name your price, right? And then you know the things that you should be doing, these 4 things right here to know if you're moving in the right direction, right? Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. So the fun part is what can you do now, right? So now that you know these things, what can you do to begin your authority journey, right? The first thing you can do is identify your niche. So let me just move this over here, right here. I have a Notion page that I was working on. And I didn't get to put it in my notes, but you know what? This is what it says when I say just be transparent, right? I use Notion for everything, right? So let's go here. So now you can see this Notion page, right? So it says, what can you do to begin your authority journey, right? So I have 3 things. Tonight we're just going to discuss one, but I'll talk about the three action steps, right? The first thing is to identify your niche and your audience, right? The action that we use Chat GPT. That's what I use. Chat GPT and Jasper. That's what I use, right? And I use that to help identify the niche and just discussing trends, identifying gaps in the market where I can get in and understanding just the main thing. They ask, you answer, right? Understanding the needs and the problems of your audience. If you can answer the questions that your audience are asking, if you can answer those questions and talk to those pain points, then you're on your way, right? Another thing, once you understand those things, you identify those things. Now you need a content creation strategy. Again, we can use Chat GPT for that also and other AI tools. And after that is your personal branding, right? You want to develop your brand with Chat GPT. Once again, I know I keep on saying it, but you like this tool is awesome. And it just helps you be more efficient. But the tool is really useless unless you know how to prompt it. You have to know how to feed the beast, right? You have to know what to put into that text box. You have to know how to prompt it. So you're pretty much becoming like a prompting engineer, right? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So let me see. What else do I have on this list right here? All right. So how does it look taking action with tonight's information, right? So this is not and I put here, right? My 20 plus years of teaching experience, it moves me toward giving you something that you can do with the information. So I don't want to just look at each other on the screen and you say, oh, that was cool. Oh yeah, T did a live. Oh, all right, cool. No, I kind of act like I want you to take action with the information, right? So how does this look? Okay, so if you've never used Chat GPT, I would use it and I would just start playing with it, right? So let's go through how to do that, right? So let's get rid of this and let's go to OpenAI. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna type in OpenAI, right? Let me bring this down a little bit. Oh, okay. So here we go. You're gonna type in OpenAI, right? So OpenAI.com, right? And after you do that, oh, let's move this over. Let me move me out the way, right? OpenAI.com, right? Once you do that, you're going to see the menu. There's a menu right here, right? You click that menu, and then you're gonna go try Chat GPT, right? Try Chat GPT, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna log out because I'm logged in. So I'm gonna log out, right? So let me close this window, all right? And so you'll be here, all right? I'm gonna refresh it, and like I said, you're gonna go to menu. You're gonna go to try Chat GPT, and now it's gonna give you the option to sign up. As you can see, let me pull this back up. What's going on here, man? When technology fails, it will fail. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's going to give you the option to sign up, as you can see, and you can actually type into the text box right now. But if you don't sign up, it's not going to save your it's not going to save your search, right? So let me pull me back up again. Oh man, that's not right. Okay, let's get me out the way. All right, so you can sign up right here, or you can log in. If you click sign up, what I like to do, you can sign it with Google, or you can do an email address, right? Now, the good thing about Chat GPT is that you can do this on a phone as well. Let me see if I can show you that. Let's see. Bear with me. Yeah, you can do it on the phone. And that's the beauty of where we are in the world now. We can do all this stuff on phones. I mean, there's just really no excuse. You can do this from your bed. It's ridiculous. So let's see if we can log in here. So I'm going to take this phone here. Bear with me. I'm going to get my screen and I'm going to connect and start the broadcast. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see the phone. Let's see. Start broadcast, right? So now let's go to the phone. Let's go to the mobile. All right. So now I'm on my phone here now, right? And I'm going to go to OpenAI, right? So done. Let's say OpenAI. Oh, no. Oh, I got the lights on. So OpenAI, right? I'm here. Go. And as you can see, you get the same screen, right? The same screen that you got on the computer, right? Same screen. So as you can see in the top, you go to menu, and then you can see try Chat GPT right here. And it says, how can I help you today? Right. So you can actually do this from your bed right here in the phone. So if you're not in the car driving, but if you take public transportation, if you're I don't know, taking a walk, you can actually just type inside this text box and get ideas about your business, get ideas about your diet plan, get ideas about your workout plan, get ideas about instruction or schoolwork for your child, get ideas about dates you want to go on with your spouse, with your girlfriend, get ideas about vacations you want to get all from your phone. So let's go back to the computer and let's see if we can type in some prompts, right? So now I'm actually going to log in because what I did, let's see, I'm going to continue with Google and I think I have a paid account here. Now, everything that I'm doing, you can do with a free account. I actually pay for it because I just want some extra features, right? So check this out right here. Let's move me out the way. Let's get me out of there. Get me out of there. All right. So, all right, let's get out the way. All right. So, let's see. Let's go to Chat GPT 4. New chat. And for some reason, am I logged in? What's going on here? Let me tell you something. When you go live, shit will happen. Well, you know what? You could do it on the free version. So let's see. All right. So watch this. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. GPT. How are you today? It's probably going to tell me I'm not a real person. As AI, I don't have any feelings in the way humans do, but I'm here ready to assist you. How can I help you? Okay, great. Let me move me out the way so you can see what's going on. Let's pick a business. Let's say I want to start I don't know. Let's be creative. I want to start a bakery. No, I want to start a business selling cakes and cookies to my local market. Period. The problem is, let's see. I don't know what to post. I don't know what my potential customers need. Please help. Hmm. Understanding potential customers' needs is crucial for success. All right. Conduct market research, survey potential customers. This is what it's telling me to do, right? Attend local events, engage on social media. All right. They give me all this stuff right here, right? Analyze my competitors, offer variety, quality, and presentation, customer feedback loop. Okay. By taking these steps to understand your potential customers' needs, you'll better be equipped. Okay. So how about this? It says conduct market research. All right. Well, what would be my first steps to doing market research? Let's see what it gives us. It's kind of slow tonight. Prime hours. Probably a lot of people using it. To begin market research, your cake and cookie business, you can follow these steps. Define your objectives. Clearly outline what you hope to achieve through your market research. All right. Whether it's understanding, da 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 da. Okay, what else? Identify your target audience. All right. Determine who your ideal customers based on factors such as what? As age, gender, income level. Okay, cool. Right. Choose research methods. Okay. Select the approach. Okay. Tell me what I could do. Okay. All right. All right. So let's stop right there. All right. So now what should my what should my what should my objectives be? And if I wanted to start posting on social media, what what could I post to catch my potential customers' attention? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where we at? So, like I said, you just have to keep on identify the types of cakes and cookies that are in demand in your local market. Okay, that's one thing we could do. Assessing the market size and potential, identify competitors, gauge brand perception, explore market channels, determine the most effective marketing channels to reach your target audience. For social media content to catch a potential, consider the following ideas: product showcases, behind the scenes, customer testimonials, interactive content, educational content, share tips, recipes. Look at number 5. Educational content. This is where I want to focus on number 5 right here. So, educational content. Okay. So, can you go deeper with number 5? Period. Let's see. Share tips, recipes. Give me a list of 3 tips that people might like to know? Provide me with a TikTok script for one of them. Provide me with a, let's say, 30-second TikTok script. All right. So can you go deeper with number five? Can you go deeper with number five? Give me a list of 3 tips that people might like to know. Provide me with a 30-second TikTok script for one of them. Let's see what it gives us. So this is the type of thing that you have to do, right? You have to become a prompt engineer, right? You have to know how to feed the beast, right? Some people call the AI tool the market of beast. So you have to know how to feed it, right? So you just have to constantly play with it and just kind of like have a conversation with it, right? All right, so check this out. Let's see what it gave us. All right, tip 1, perfecting buttercream frosting. Okay. Tip 2, achieving moist cakes. All right. Tip 3, preventing the cookie spread. And here's a 30-second TikTok script. Oh, voiceover. Hey, bakers, want to elevate your cakes with the perfect buttercream frosting? Tip number 1, start with room temperature. Cut the footage of adding sugar. Voiceover, right? Tablespoon of heavy cream. Finally shot, beautiful frosted cupcakes. Try out and watch your cakes become talk of the town. Baking tips. And it gives you hashtags, right? So this is just a sample of what you can do and how fast you can create, right? To just become, now this is just for something that I know nothing about baking cakes and cookies and nothing like that. But it just shows you the power of what this tool can do, right? For you to work on becoming the authority in your niche, right? And that's all you want to do, right? You want to be able to educate the marketplace. And all this tool is doing, it's scouring the internet just like you would. If you were trying to come up with ideas and tips, you would search the internet. But unfortunately, you'll never be able to do it as fast as this tool. We can get 1,000 people together and we can all search at the same time. We will never beat this tool. It is so efficient, right? So what I'm going to do tomorrow is that I'm actually building a set of prompts for you to download. I'm going to give you a link on tomorrow's show, and it's going to be a set of prompts for you to download, right? And it's going to be customizable to whatever business that you have or you're thinking about starting, right? So all you would have to do is replace in the type of business: barbershop, hair salon, wax girl, website designer, marketer, coach, wedding planner, whatever business you have, right? So I'm going to give you a list of prompts. All you have to do is copy and paste these prompts in, and it will help you get the information that you need. It'll probably tell you where your customers are hanging out, what are their pain points, what are they worried about, what keeps them up at night, right? And we're going to put you on the authority journey. And that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And remember, this is Makersville, and tonight we talked about the authority journey. I'm out. One love.